All right, the audio is working today. Time for CSS battle. Let's get going. All right. Uh, Depending on how things work, I could see a WebKit box reflect coming into play if you just want to do half of it. I think that's where I'm going to start. Uh, Depends. So what it depends on for me. So right now, I think there's going to be, I don't know, there's going to be a body and an HTML. I think they're going to encompass this sort of space that I keep drawing repeatedly with my mouse. Uh, it's going to depend on whether this, which I'm going to start as a repeating linear gradient, fills in the center. If it fills in the center, I'm going to have to come up with a new plan. So I'm going to start by selecting just my HTML. Let's say background. The other interesting thing is going to be if my linear gradient expands to fit the whole thing. I don't know what's going to happen there. So I'm saying repeating the repeating linear gradient, red, blue. Let's say, I don't know what that is, 30 pixels. It's going to be 90 degrees. 0, 60 pixels. I don't think it works that way because it's repeating to actually be correct. Okay. So there's the thing. Now, margin, 100. That's what I'm afraid of. Can the rest of the background be, it doesn't need a comma, it needs that. Margin 100. So it's not going to margin in to its space. Oh, that's a repeating linear gradient. It's the weird thing that I'm seeing. So it's not going to squeeze down. So this all needs to move down to the body, which means I'm probably going to end up with element, maybe. So star, that selector. This background is going to be this color. Okay. Uh, let's see, 1, 30, 20, and then 50. So I need to get some of these colors to be the right colors or I'm just going to be confused. So we're going to start with yellow and then go to, actually transparent is going to be shorter. All right. So there is what we have right now, and it is too wide. So what's that going to be? 20. 20 looks right. Now each iteration of yellow is too wide, so 20, and that needs to be 20. That looks rightish. Now this is too wide, so that's going to be 40. What? Oh no. The second one is a different. It's not lined up. Oh my goodness, what a disaster. That's crazy. Okay. New plan. I don't know what to do with this. Just the second one is not lined up. What? All right. Uh, So this is going to be something like 150. This can be 120 again. I don't know. That's going to be 20. This is going to be it's going to be like 200. Why is that still 250? I don't know what to do with that one thing that's off. Man, that's no fun at all. All right, and then this isn't going to be 20 pixels, I don't think, in the end. I think I'm going to make it an M unit or something. Paragraph. I'm just forging forward, hoping that that's not enough to cost me the match. I think it's going to be, so I'm going to have to do something else. Yeah. Margin 60. Going to make a background red temporarily. I also have to have the element if I want it to show up ever. It has to have padding. I don't know what that's going to be, 120. Margin 0 minus 50. Yeah, that's going to make that bigger as well. Then this, I do position fixed. All right, margin minus 50, 80, 30, less than 180. Needs to go over some more. 100. Going to be wider. 40, 35. There's the thing. Now get rid of the background, and it's going to repeat like that. I wonder if I can make this 16 is 1.25M. 1.25M. And then here we can say font 30A. I have to say pixels. 40. Man. And then I have to webkit box look like this, I think. Right. What did I get? 100 pixels. I'm getting both, unfortunately. If I move that down, does it work? I think it doesn't. It does just for that. There's that. Um, I mean, the problem is that letting this linear gradient go all the way across doesn't really work, right? So if I change this margin to 20, then it doesn't align. Spacing gets off somewhere in the middle. But why is it doing that? Also, I should get rid of that because it's not helping me. Yeah, it becomes exactly wrong. could I have the repeating gradient repeat? So I'm going to say 0, 0. Then horizontal size is going to be, I don't know, what is it? It would be 20 to 120, so 100 pixels. This doesn't matter. Theory, 50 pixels. And then let's see what happens when I start playing with this. 120, 110 gets me closer. So what's going on here? Can I just push it sideways? 20 pixels? Maybe. 60, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Now I think I've made my side off. Yeah. So let's not mess with that. So I need it to repeat, but oh, I need it to stop. So that's right, except for the middle, which means that I could get rid of this. I could make this thing wider. Let's make this not 70, 80. So 80. Let's get rid of this font for a moment. Little cats don't belong on tables. You know that. All right, let's put the font back, just not make it as ridiculous. So the problem is that's 20. This is make this 2 point. Nope, I don't want to. I want to change not the gap, but the size of the yellow. That means this needs to be more than the other thing. Nope, it needs to be the same. What it means is this. Okay, I think I have it. This needs to be 20 pixels. This needs to be, nope, I'm wrong, 20 pixels. And the font does nothing, but I need to make that bigger and leave the difference between this and this as 20 pixels. Okay. So 1.25M, 1.25M. So this is going to be, I mean, could do a calc. All right, screw it. I'm going to do just another linear gradient because I have 6 minutes left. And I would like to see if I even have a match because that one is throwing me off. So let's just do another linear gradient. I don't need all of this stuff that I've added because is it helping me? Yeah, maybe. So let's do this. Copy this gradient down to here, semicolon. And it's not going to be 20 pixels. It's going to be, what was it before? Oh, because I have to have the background keyword. It doesn't work without that. Or property. There. Okay. 60, 60, 80. And it can't be transparent. It's going to have to be purple this time. Not wide enough. 80, 80, 100. That's too much. 70. And I actually have to type the 7 or it doesn't work. And this needs to be 90. Okay. There is a solution except for this one little thing. Let's see if it allows it. Nope. What? All right. You know, I am just going to add another paragraph. Background, yellow, border, 2 pixels, solid, purple, padding, I don't know what that is, 40, 20, margin 0, where is this thing? I added it right, yeah. Red, minus 100, where is it? Why do I not see it? I'm going to cheat and use DevTools for a moment. Pick this thing, then expand it. There's the iframe. There's my document, HTML, body. This says that it's there. There's one there that says that both of these are the same size, 160 by 160. So I've done something wrong. What have I done wrong? Oh, forgot my subsequent paragraph selector. Let's put the margin back to something normal. There we go. All right, margin 100. Let's say margin minus 10, padding 20, nope, 30. Looks about right. Now, margin minus 2. This 10, 10. Background yellow. Now I need to move it over. 20, 40, 38, 1, 3. Okay. That should at least be a match. All right, that's a match. Another terrible solution today. I have a minute left. Let's see if we can save some characters. var v. It's not working because that is percent instead of star. Timer tab is not currently counting, but I know I don't have much time, so I'm just going to minify. And that's going to be it for today. This is messed up. time. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Stop, stop. All right, that's it for today. Another day of terrible solutions. Thanks for watching. See you next time.